Good afternoon, and welcome to my presentation on the legacy of the Concorde, the pinnacle of aviation engineering, and personally one of my favorite aircraft ever designed, by Kirill Kleymenov or Dr. Anton. So let's get started. New York to London in just 3 hours. That was the dream of the engineers who worked on this magnificent plane. So how did we go from the Wright brothers to the Concorde in just 63 years? What caused the Concorde to rise and fall, and how did it become so synonymous with luxury and exclusivity? We'll get through all of that in the next couple of slides. So let's start with the development. For some historical context, the Concorde's journey began in the 1960s during a period of technological ambitions. It was developed by BAC, British Aircraft Corporation, and Soot Aviation. The Concorde made its first flight on March 2nd, 1969. And some key facts: its droop nose was designed to improve pilot visibility during takeoff and landing. It was capable of reaching altitudes of over 60,000 feet or 18,300 meters and speeds of up to Mach 2.04 or about 1,350 miles per hour. The Concorde also reduced transatlantic flight times by half and offered its passengers stunning views from incredible heights. So, why don't we see this aircraft anymore today? Well, while it was a magnificent piece of engineering, it wasn't without its issues. And these issues included that it produced noise explosions, complicating flights over populated areas. It was primarily restricted to transatlantic routes, and it had significant fuel consumption, which made it an expensive choice for us passengers. One more thing: the tragic crash of Air France Flight 4590. It was July 25th, the year 2000, and heading to a luxury rock concert in the United States, this flight tragically ended in a disaster. As the Concorde began its takeoff roll, it struck a metal strip that had fallen onto the runway from an earlier aircraft. This impact caused one of the tires to burst, and debris that punctured the fuel tank of the Concorde. Despite the crew's best efforts, the Concorde lost its thrust and crashed in a hotel in Jonazé, resulting in the deaths of all 100 passengers and 9 crew members on board, as well as 4 individuals on the ground. Investigations later revealed that the accident was exacerbated by design flaws in the Concorde's fuel tanks and inadequate safety measures. So, what about its legacy? Well, the Concorde returned to service after enhancements were made, but it never really regained its popularity, and the world became much more environmentally conscious as budget airlines emerged. Fast forward to today, the legacy of the Concorde is very much alive, with companies working on new versions of the supersonic aircraft that promise to minimize environmental impacts and bring back the thrill of rapid transcontinental travel. Just in 2014, the aircraft manufacturing startup Boom announced plans to develop supersonic aircraft by 2029 and has since gathered 130 orders. The lessons learned from the Concorde's journey serve as a guiding light for the industry as it seeks to bring back the king of the skies. So, in conclusion, as our scriptures in Proverbs 16:3 state, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. The Concorde was a testament to the power of vision and commitment, showing that with determination and the Lord by our side, we can push beyond the limits of what we thought previously possible. Its story should inspire future generations to come to embrace bold ideas in aviation and explore the limitless possibilities of innovation, pushing boundaries to reach new heights both in the skies and in their imagination. Thank you so much for watching the slideshow. These are my references. Please have a blessed day.